Hey guys, RP John here with some more gameplay. Actually, it's a little bit different video today. More of a Space Engineer designs. Today I bring you a different design, and a tour today. So I bring you guys the I call it RPC Halsey because it's named after an admiral from World War II, and the class is a heavy corvette. Henceforth, you can see all the AAAs and shit, and just a couple cannons and stuff, and you can also do a broadside on it. So I'll give you guys a tour later, but this is one of my most better designed ships here, which I'm glad I can really point there. There we go. And I'll give you guys a tour. So let's get ahead and get started. Let's go for a tour. So the way to enter for this ship is I'll show you guys. I got a couple ships out here for tours later, and I'm also gonna do a gameplay refit as well for some of these ships here. And this is the shipyard here. There's a little special something going on back there for later on. Once I get my dual PC set up, I'm gonna start playing some Space News. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. I love the creation of this. I have not played really a survival, honestly, because I love creating more. But further ado, let's get started. So let me take you around the ship here. We got a what's it called? We got a what's it called, refueling port here. We got it on both sides, and also the entrance to the main ship here. We also got a bunch of thrusters everywhere. We also got a nacelle here. The cool thing about this nacelle, you guys will see a little bit later on, is that I kind of made it into kind of like an Andorian kind of ship style. That's what I wanted to go with. You can see that there's two nacelles here. There's that one and that one. And I just gotta turn on the lights there for reds. It's just all these like little lights are just for looks, make it look like a nacelle from Star Trek. You also got a quad 55mm cannons. I can't remember, something like that. And here is the main back. You got a bunch of thrusters here. You got the other nacelle right there as well as the other cannon right there. We also got a bunch of thrusters in the back. And then we got the observation decks, a little bit exposed. I know this is the bad design of the everything, but I couldn't find a way to put it. And so I ended up putting the observation deck there, and I'll show you guys why I put it up there. And it's not a bad idea to have it there. And here's the bridge right here. All right, so let's take you guys inside. Like I said, they got two ways to go inside. You got this side, and the other side is this place to dock with any other ship that's refueling or dropping off, you know, some more troops or some crewmates. So let's turn on the light here. I think I have the light already on. All right, so here you go. Let's go ahead, and this is just it's all airlock, so you guys can see that for some reason. All right, there you go. Wait a minute, I got for some reason the light's off. All right, so on your left here, we're gonna go into the med bay and the dining. I'm still not done with the mess hall. Still working on that. Here's the med bay here for respawning and anything like that. And then we also got still working on a mess hall. It's gonna be a tiny mess hall, but it's not a big crew. It's not a big cruise ship intensive here. And then this is basically where everybody meets up and registers for the top to their reports, to their assignments. Now we got here a little bit the escape pods. A little bit simple design on the escape pod. They're only meant for interplanetary and, you know, engagements, or it's for long term as well. But they are meant for just escaping. Obviously, escape pods mean for escaping. And we got the hydroponics bay right here. You can see it's kind of a simple design, nothing too different about it. So you can see there's just a bunch of, so you can grow food just in case the chef or, you know, someone was hungry and stuff like that. People for the crew. All right, so let's move up to this. This is the first floor. This is the first deck, and then second deck here. You can see more of the what's it called. You can see it's pretty all level, what's it called, labeled up. So you got the crew quarters right here. Like I said, it's a pretty small ship, so it's really doesn't have. I forgot to turn off the the thing. So here's a bunch of lockers for the crewmates. I still need to change that over to this, to bunk beds. All right, so that's the crew quarters. Pretty simple design, nothing too different. All right, so now we go into. We also have these docks here. These airlocks here, so we can actually close the doors for escape pods. And they're pretty. They're locked by connectors there. So it does not have a lot of gyros, so I need to get that more gyros into the ship. But for now. Here is the what's it called? The oh, okay. All right, for some reason not doing it. Okay. I gotta set that up correctly. Anyways, and here is the second the first observation deck. It's more of a lookout post than anything, just in case if anything goes wrong or it just needs kind of repair outside the ship, and it's a good spot to do it. And then, like I said, these are all yeah, these are all freaking. Let's close the door. So just to make sure that this actually it's all airtight, so so you guys can see that and make sure that everything's all airtight. So once yeah, see you go. It's now becoming airtight. So which is pretty cool. I like the airtight fact. And here's the captain quarters here. Pretty simple. I'm not done with this captain quarters yet. It's still got a little bit interior work to work with. Each room has their own their own oxygen room, so they can survive if some part of the ship gets hurt. And then we also got a big storage area just for more, just to go walk around here. And then the favorite thing about this ship, this is one of my favorite parts here of this ship, is the fact that it can house 8 Blue Jay squadron. Yeah, basically 2 squadrons of Blue Jays. They're smart light fighters. Which is nice. It's on the other side as well. This took me a little while to get fixed. So the only problem, it can only launch 2 at a time. So you can see there's an actual gate down there, armored gates for protecting the Blue Jays. And then also their thrusters are off too. They have to be off in order to stay docked. Otherwise, the ship would just get destroyed basically. So anyways, let's go this way. And this is you can see also a place where so some of our crewmates, our fighter pilots can actually handle dressing up and getting prepared for war. If anything, this is a warship. It's not a fucking not a fucking like an exploring ship. So so here we go. We got another same room is mirrored on the other side as well. All right, and then you can see the both squadrons here. I took one out earlier just to see if I can actually get it out in time. I just need to make a few modifications to make that work, to make it actually more easier to take out the ships out, because it has to be launched by like 3 seconds. Alright, so we're gonna go to the third deck here. Basically the third deck is an observation deck for our our squadrons here, just to make sure they're going good, they're actually launching, and then we're gonna go and make our way to the engine room. So the engine room is kind of the biggest part of the ship here, biggest room in the ship. As you can see, this is where all the components, we got 2 reactors going on. We had a whole bunch of batteries just for emergency power, just in case our reactors get blown up. And here is our oxygen tanks as well, and then our oxygen generators, and then in the whole, like I said, it has a whole bunch of these batteries here just for auxiliary power. And this is not done yet anyways, it's still work in progress. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna transition these steps into some different, or just cut these off. And then we also have we have 8 broadside what's it called, rocket launchers as well for broadside attack. So you guys can see that as well, which means I need to delete that. That was not supposed to happen right there, so give me a second, let me just delete this real quick. So there we go. Alright, so that's what it's gotta look like. And so anyways, and then a whole bunch of storage room for supplies, ammo, food. Basically, there's no food in this game, but you know what I mean, you just gotta play with our imagination. So we got more batteries, and then here's our access to our supply room here, supply there. And then we also got this, the biggest, next part, the bigger the ship here is the freaking shields here. We got 2 massive motherfucking shields here. We also have like I said, it's all airtight on their own compartments. And then we also have the jump drive as well back here. So this is all for repairs, so that's why I'm having it like there for repairs and having this stairway. And then we also have access to the nacelles as well, which is right here, just in case if it starts getting damaged. We also have a place. We were trying to block this off, but left it open, so we might just block it off later. Like I said, the ship's it's 95% complete, so it's almost there, but I just want to show it off because it is close to being finished. and this took me about 5 hours to make. So let's go up to the third and final. Oh, this is deck. This is deck 3. We're gonna go. This is deck 4, and then we're gonna go to deck 5. So let's go up there. All right. So like I said, the only way to go back is real quick is to go this way, and then we're gonna go to the bridge and observation deck if I can. What the hell? Why am I getting stuck? Okay, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. It was easy transition. Now I get stuck. Okay, it's gonna be lagging because, like I said, this fucking thing is crazy. All right, so now, like I said, every quarters hangar escape pods go down there, and here is the bridge. Pretty simple bridge. I will take it on the cruise for a little bit. Just gotta disengage the freaking landing gear that's attached to it because for some reason this ship likes to drift. I don't know why. And then here's more of the station. Here's the batteries stations, which you can control the turrets and stuff like that. So it's gonna be quite interesting. Okay, and then here's the observation decks for meetings. That's not what I wanted. This is the observation deck for meeting. It's pretty simple. It's pretty done. It's just I don't know what else to put in here. So it looks pretty nice though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just you can see the out and about of space and anything in contact. So it is like I said, the shield's protecting. That's why I went with an upper deck, upper top of the ship deck, and it is a capable warship. So it is a Ironclad class. It's Ironclad class heavy corvette. So you can see how amazing it looks. So I'm gonna turn on the lights here because that shows how it looks like when it's so let's go and disengage the landing gears to be able to fly the ship a little bit, and then get started. I wish we can actually remote control the other one, but we can't. All right, so the problem is it only has one way, one way out. So, but does have escape pod. That's the reason why I went with that design. So I keep forgetting where to go. All right, this way. You can see it's a pretty big interior ship, so it's pretty well. It's well defended too. So don't get me wrong, against fighters. So let's go ahead. And you can see the bottom of the ship is not much in there. Just pretty simple design. Still work in progress. You can see that the escape pods is open for some reason. I don't know why it keeps opening by itself. But anyways, here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll fix that a little bit later because I still need to fix that part. All right, so let's go into the ship and I'll show you guys how fast it moves. I do have a mod installed that is 600 kph, I think, or something like that. It goes pretty fast, meter per second, whatever you want to call it. But this is one of my favorite ships that I built so far. It's pretty different than the other ones I built in the past. And then so I'm just doing these videos again because of the fact that someone commented to me a while back ago to do tours of ships, and I was like, okay, well, I just saw the comment today. I am sorry for doing that, but like I said, I just started up YouTube again, you know, in a very long time. So it's pretty cool ship. The reason why I called it an Ironclad class is because the ship is after the name of its first of its kind, especially on this channel. And it's named after what's it called? One of the main ships in the Civil War, and then Halsey's named after what's it called? A admiral from World War II. You guys don't know who that is. You guys should check it out, the history. All right. So you guys can hear the sound there of the power, and also it won't be able to handle atmospheric flight, so it's only meant for space flight. So that's why I'm trying to. Let's close the escape pods here. 4. So you can see the escape pods. Everything is working in order right now. Let's give you a flyby of the. So the only thing I need to do is add more gyros on it because it's pretty slow on maneuverability. But it's only meant for launching fighters and sitting there and taking the hit for fighters or bombers. So that's why you can see the thing. So I'll go ahead and try to go around here. You guys can see. I'm not gonna turn on the fucking guns because just to start attacking the other ships. And I'll show you guys later of my other designs that I made in the past, and these guys are pretty old. I'm going with 2 refits right now, and then one is already completed. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a flyby. So we got the RPC compliant Columbia and the Johnston B after the first Johnston. This is a refit, complete refit. So that one's gonna be interesting to watch. I'll show you guys these two later, and then let's go around the rock here. You can see it's not very maneuverable. I should add more gyros for it because it is more of a space traveler, and also has shields. So that's what's the nice thing about it, is that it has shields and it can withstand quite hits. So without further ado, I'll show you guys just one last project that I'm working on right now, and this is gonna be an interesting one for you guys. You guys gonna love this once I find it. This is one of the ships that I built a long time ago, and it just required a big time refit. It looked really ugly, put it this way. It was an ugly ship, but it was an escort class ship. So, oops. If I can find it. But overall, this ship is pretty fast. Look how fast it's going. It's already almost at 100 meters per second. So there it is. There it is, the Olympic class escort destroyer. So it's an escort destroyer. Still work in progress. It is capable of. I'm working on a capable of shooting bigger guns out. At a 90 degrees and 45 degrees section with 2 big cannons, and then also capable of protecting carriers. So you can see right there. It looks like a boat right now, but like I say, it will be once I'm done with the refit, because I just took it apart completely. It is still in a work in progress. So let's go ahead and dock the ship real quick. But that's the end of this call is here for today, guys. I appreciate you guys, everything you guys. Please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also, hit the subscribe button as well, and also hit the bell notification down below. But guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. So this is the US. I was gonna call it USS Halsey, RPC Halsey. I'll see you guys later.